assistant coach, I talked to Ralph Willard about coming in. We talked about our roster, what our needs were, and he thought about it and called me the next day and said, listen, you need to go in a different direction. And I mentioned this because that's how close of friends we have been. And I said, well, why do you say that? He said, well, right now you don't need coaching and evaluating. You need to go out there and get yourself the best recruiter that you can possibly get. And he happened to speak to Richard the night before, and Richard told him about Kenny Johnson, and he said, you need to go after him. And we'll speak down the road after you get the players put together. And Ralph is just about the most selfless guy I've seen, and all he cared about was our program and cared about our friendship. And this time around, I told him, I said, look, I have a dilemma right now. If I move David Padgett into that position, I'll have a major void at the ops position, and we can't afford right now to change anybody because it'll really hurt our program, because David does so much with scheduling, with academics, with a Puerto Rico trip coming up. I said it would really, really hurt our program, so why don't you come back for a year and help us out? And he looked at it and said, well, I can be of great help to you now. And with Puerto Rico coming up, we've got to juggle a lot of balls in the air, but we needed to take a foreign trip this year, probably more than any other time, because we have basically a new basketball team. Prior to getting Damian and Trey, we didn't know where our points would even come from. And now, with the addition of those two guys, we can put together a very talented ball club. Outside of those two guys, I have no idea who's going to play, and that's why this foreign trip is crucial for us. We get a chance to practice 10 days. We get a chance to play against the Puerto Rican national team, the Puerto Rican junior team, and we have the potential to play against the Dominican team as well. And that's going to bode well, not only competition-wise, but we'll play probably 6 games in 6 days. And we'll also morning practice over there. So it's going to be real exciting for us. It'll be great. The Puerto Rican national team is going to also come in here and train with us at the same time. And then we'll all fly together to Puerto Rico on the 10th, I believe it is. So it's going to work out great for us. And getting Ralph in, who knows everything about us offensively, defensively, and also is probably the best evaluator of talent that I've come across since I've been in this business. He evaluates potential better than any coach I've worked with. And we all know the story about Russ Smith. None of us wanted to take Russ, and Ralph insisted on it. And Ralph told me also 2 other guys that I shouldn't take, and we didn't, and they turned out to really not be our level. So evaluating is key today. Evaluating talent and evaluating attitude for the way we want to play is crucial, and we're going to need to bring in 2 to 3 good players next year, and having Ralph go out there and evaluate the hard work that Kenny and Mike have put in will be beneficial to our program. So all 3 things are great today, obviously. Getting Damian to join our basketball team, getting Ralph to join our staff, and then putting together this Puerto Rico trip, which put a lot of time and effort into it, is going to be great for our basketball team in moving forward with the type of schedule we're going to play. Because anytime you look at, going on the road at Duke, going on the road at Virginia, playing in the ACC Big Ten Challenge, going on the road and playing at Kentucky, along with the other Atlantic Coast Conference teams, and then playing in the Barclays Center, we had to do something dynamic, and we have. So we're super excited about it.